Hello? Hello? Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, thank you. Anyway, bro, I gave you a fucking heads up and Vada still got first. Vada got first. So hello Vada. Hello Solar. Hello Mr. Peach. Hello Hello Hoodie Man. Hello Goat. Hello Sunset. Hello Mr. Peach. I don't know if I said you yet. Hello Semi. Hello Melon. Hello Goat. No, not on my end. On my end, Vada got first. Vada hit the dunk. The SPC sucks. Ooh, you're about to get timed out. Look at that. I see. This is what I see. I see Vada with the first message of I'm pooping. Hello, Shinobi. Hello, Wheelie. Rotating like a wheel. Thanks for 4 months, white boy. White boy. Thanks for 4 months, white boy. Yep, I'm goated.com, white boy. It's yummy.com, white boy. White boy. Alright, Solar, goat. White boy. Giggity, giggity, white boy. 7 months. Oh my God. 7 months. 7 months? Did you hear that correctly? I said 7. I should say 7 months. I said 7 months. Damn, bro. That's more than Semi. 7 months. Anyway, 7 months. Well, look at the Goofus. The Goofus. What's the Goofus want? Is that Illinois I see? 120 hours out. Oh, of course it's on a Sunday. Same amount. Okay, I see you. I see you. In 2 days I'll be able to do it and it'll be 7 months. Damn, bro. You guys are some fucking cool people, man. What the fuck is that? What are we doing on here, Goofus? Come on, Goofus. Oh, Goofus, you're so silly. The Goofus. Bro, I'm bored as fuck. What content do I get for EF3? It'll be a special surprise in your DMs. Haha. Whatever content you want. I just don't do feet content. That's it. I just don't do feet stuff. That's about it. Bro, I'm like so bored of this fucking weather, bro. It's lame as shit. I feel like we haven't had any good shit in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean barrel, but like fucking can't even do shit with barrel. White Claw, dude. I drank some today, dude, and I haven't drank in a while, so my tolerance was like at the floor. So I drank a little today at a cookout, and I was clobbered. I stood up off the couch and I was like, oh my God. I was like, too much. Too much. I just had to sit down and talk to my brother for an hour and be sane a little bit. Because I was like, bro, what in the hell? Bro got clobbered by seltzer? Yeah, dude. That's what's crazy. I just haven't drank in so long. Some couple White Claws and I'm like covering my eyes like, oh my fucking shit. Stood up and I was dizzy and I'm like, what in the fuck, dude? I did not even drink that much. I was like, what the fuck? But that's today's my sister's birthday. I got a present for her. I'll be feeling fine, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. If you feel how I feel. Happy birthday, Solar version 2. I stood up and like I couldn't hear anything and everything went numb. Well, that's not good. Alabama vibes? Pause, brother. I Am an Airplane. Solar Light Edition. But anyway, no severe weather, like cool severe. I don't give a damn about a... Don't say it, Nuzzles. I don't give a damn about a QLCS. Who cares? What's up, Pookie? What's up, Vixie? I don't give a damn about a QLCS. Get your quasi-linear convective systems the fuck out of here. Who cares? Give me tornadoes. Give me tornadoes. Give me tornadoes. And it's slow as shit in Indiana. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. We went through June with pretty much no chases throughout Illinois or Indiana. Like, what the fuck? Ain't shit. That's not like traditional, but I mean, after the beginning of the year, who can complain? I guess. I am Araru. Spelled wrong, Araru. But yeah, I don't know. Poop stream in my butt. It's up 43. But yeah, I wish there was some local stuff, and there usually is some local stuff, but there hasn't been. But July usually gives an opportunity or two nearby, and then August, at least once a month. But who knows? Come on. But yeah, at least there's usually one opportunity once a month, but there wasn't anything for June, which was interesting. You know, that was pretty interesting. So, but yeah, and then Barrel's looking cute. She's sitting out there doing her thing. Super warm temps, sea surface temps, so she's just chugging along. You can definitely see that she's degraded in quality, but the shear is not making at least in terms of intensity, it's not impacting her as much as at least anticipated. But Reverend Peach, bro. R Peach. Fucking Reverend Peach. So, okay, what is it, bro? That is so fucking funny. I hope that happens to you every time you get in a Roblox server. I need that. I wonder what happened if you put your penis in a panini press. I'm still thinking about it. Are you a pretty princess? I like to think so. I like to think so. Good night, Skibbities. Already going to bed, babe. Come on. Everybody tell 43 good night. Good night, 43. Jamaica's going to be in for a beating. Yeah, Jamaica's going to take it. But again, Barrel's degraded in quality from this year. It's it's pretty obvious. But again, intensity-wise, it still has degraded, but not as much, I guess you could say, as anticipated. But she's definitely on the trend. The concern here is how far she's going to slide into the Gulf. Current GFS ensembles are pushing her a little farther west than initially. Had her going more into Louisiana, and we still got plenty of time to move around, so I wouldn't take anything as verbatim. But this is the current track. It looks like at least the most likely is a southern Texas, kind of eastern, northeastern Mexico landfall. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a major impact on the island. But I see some people like, the shear's doing nothing. It's like, bro, it's definitely doing something. I can understand being a little surprised by it, but I mean, we're being a little dramatic. It's not doing anything. It's a mega super hyper cane. It's immune. It's like it's definitely beating her ass. I mean, she's holding her own damn well, but it's not like the impacts are not visible. But I'm on the trampoline. It's got to be a joke at this point. What's your favorite Pop-Tart? I don't fuck with Pop-Tarts. I'm gonna be honest. I never did, and I know that's a hot take, but I never did, bro. Like when I was at school and it was the only thing I could eat, it's like, fine, I'll eat your backpack I'll eat your fucking backpack Pop-Tart. But I'm a toaster strudel guy, and I know they're not really comparable, but unsubscribing, I know it's terrible. What is everybody's 4th of July plans? Because I work. I work on the 4th. I don't really give a shit. I had my 4th cookout today on July 2nd, so. Spectral. Pumpkin pie. My manager is super cute. I didn't know that my name was my manager. Visiting family, good stuff. Maybe going to the pool recording storms. Recording storms is good as always. Queefing. My 4th plans are simple. Queefing. Yeah, talk to him, Jack. Jack is on to something. Jack's on to something, dude. Don't even know if my family's doing anything on the 4th. Well, June, you gotta go outside and launch some fireworks into the forest and start a wildfire. Twisters looks good too. Okay, there was something that there's this. Okay, this is crazy. I don't know if I can show this, but we're gonna watch this. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy.com, bro. Shot on fucking Kodak film, bro. We gotta watch this, chat. Let's crank that bitch up to 1080p HD. Hashtag 4K/June guest type shit. Who's ready for Twisters, bro? There's a couple teasers in here, like, that are super cool.
As soon as I got on board with this project, I knew that I wanted to capture this movie on film. Oklahoma just has these incredible colors. The landscape can get very green. And I love the way that film stock can render those colors and just how poetic it can make an image look.
Like, bro, we're getting little snippets at the movie. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that, man. Damn. Hold on. Let me get my vibrator. Hold on. It's so nice. Hold on. But there's shots at this that it looks so real. There's more to it too. Hold on. Shit's fire. Hold on.
It's important to make the environment part of the character of the movie. It's red dirt roads, green fields, and
I mean,
blue sky with puffy clouds.
Look at that, bro. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like 100% realistic cumulonimbus, but it's dope.
Doesn't get better than that. The countryside here is absolutely incredible, and we've hit it at peak saturation of.
Look at that shit, man.
The color of the fields and the
like, bro, damn.
trees and the sky.
Like, that's not even real, bro. Like, they did a fucking damn good job at, like.
Here comes the king. This movie is about nature. It's about the natural world. It's about things that are tangible, you know? We're doing a lot of respect for what we're capturing.
See, this is crazy. So the overpass scene, I know everybody was tweaking about it. It's clearly not a good scene. This guy just fucking died.
I love Oklahoma.
I do too, sis.
Shooting on film is that everybody gets excited about shooting on film. The camera department has such a pride in the fact that they're shooting on film. Feels like everybody raises their game.
There's this adrenaline that comes with shooting on film too. You only get so many times to get it, so there's that extra excitement.
My character Kate, she has a love of film. She, from a young age, always shoots the weather and the landscapes with the film camera. We're actually getting the chance to go chasing with actual storm chasers in Oklahoma, and I'm going to bring my Super 8.
Are you serious?
Kodak were big friends of ours on the production.
The idea of the movie was to capture the environment as honestly as we
Yeah, clearly that scene is not going to be a good one. And look at the damage.
could. The tactile
I think it's in
nature
this, but they
of
give an
film
aerial
allows us
shot,
to
and they
capture
did
the ambience in a
really fucking
aesthetically
good.
pleasing way.
The benefit
I don't know if they'll show
of
it in
having
this
a partner
one.
like Kodak is you're not only bringing the best behind the camera, but you're bringing the best on the camera. I'd love to shoot on film again. I think it's hard as an actor to look bad on film. You know what I mean?
Mainly that. I'm like, you look really good on.
You just look good.
If we've done our jobs, it raises the bar for everybody.
Bro, okay, it's not this one then. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of Twister stuff that's come out, but what the fuck is the recommended search? Dr. Disrespect Hawk Tua Girl? What the fuck is this? What the fuck, YouTube? Get this just actual shit off of my fucking screen. Oh my god. Anyway,
Stay tuned.
you got some explaining to do. That's not search. That's recommended. Anyway, I think it might be this one then. Yeah, it's this one. You guys have to see this shit. Oh my god, they do so good. I thought it was like.
It's getting dramatic.
Hold on.
That was really well timed.
Hold on, gang. Hold on. That was not recommended. That was recommended search. You're not slick. This is what made me ejaculate. That is damn good. That is damn good, bro. They did really fucking good. Look at that shit, man. That is nuts. Like, there's literal cycloidal ground scouring. Cycloidal ground scouring. A fucking tongue twister in my butthole. You can see it, though. And everything's granulated, and it's kind of nuts, dude. It's really fucking good. They did a really good job. And I think that's K4. Okay, no, it's not, but it's literally the same font that K4 uses and everything. It's the same font, same graphics. It's
Kind of can't believe it.
This is my thing. I was people were worried about this movie being good. The director is really enthusiastic about it. This shit looks legit. Like, they're hammering in some really accurate shit. Dude, this is such a cool set to be on. One of those super high-powered fucking fans. So you're actually just being blown around through the street. Look at the storm base here. Look at that shit, bro. Like, this is all CGI. I don't know what they had. They have to have developed their own, like, cloud physics model for the CGI. A lot of tornadoes in the movie. Like, in the original Twister, we have a couple. But I hope that like we have a lot. Like, I hope there's like 10 tornadoes in the movie, because they've teased a couple of them, but I hope there's like a shit ton. I hope we don't get like lowballed with tornadoes and there's only the ones that we saw. Dude, that would be, I'd throw up. But I don't think they will. I don't know, dude. This has good hopes for being good, man. I really think that. I think this really has high hopes at being a good movie, just because the director's enthusiastic about it. Steven Spielberg, who wrote the original, was also old, withered, decaying, skeletal man. Anyway, Steven Spielberg was really enthusiastic about the script. A lot of what we've seen, obviously there's some stuff that isn't ideal, but it's like, it's a sci-fi movie. Are we really gonna complain? The Fire NATO trope. I mean, whatever. It has to be done. It's a movie. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a fun good one, I think. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I don't want to show Rick's art on live because that's his stuff, you know? It's like literally his process and everything, but skipping through the video currently, this man is actually nuts. But man, this looks good as hell. Looks good as hell. See, why do like, do you guys see these for movie trailers? Like, people will just make their own thumbnails and shit. Like, what is this? What am I looking at right now? What is that? Like, what is happening? This, I mean, it's AI generated, but look at the part of the tornado assimilates itself into the power lines. Are you seeing that? I mean, I can't, like, click on it without it starting, but, like, I'm gonna go in really quick. Part of the tornado becomes the power lines. A very sexually active hippo is what I see. I think I can see, like, the feet of a hippo. That's, like, its body. That's, like, it's under it. And that's, like, one big foot of a hippo. But yeah, dude, I'm so fucking excited. I like Eminem's new song. What happened to Fantana? What's wrong with him? No, but I'm excited, man. I am super... I'm counting down the goddamn days till July 19th. What in the AI is that thumbnail? Seriously. Hello, Grayster. Everybody say hello to the gray alien. Mr. Peach timed me out. Well, you did say something unhinged. I can't necessarily allow that. Drive me out to Indiana, we can watch. Dude, I legitimately would love if for like a month you would come out here and we could chase. 2 other people did, but it's different. It's different. Dude, we're going back to that. And he ain't get time out? We'll time him out. Time him out. I time him out right now. Make it fair. Someone hit him with the same timeout. Okay, made it fair. Sorry, Hoodie Man. Had to stay fair. You had to get hit with the timeout too, buddy. Okay, dude. This is crazy, man. They did so good. Like, I can't... They did so good here. This is crazy, man. I mean, they consulted some real people. I mean, obviously, but they really did. Yeah, it's pretty chill tonight. We're cooler than Gary right now. It's only 70 out, which is really nice. The rest of the week is pretty temperate. We don't really bust through 80. I hope they consulted real people. Well, okay. I meant like Mets and shit. You know, rather than just being like, you know what, I'm gonna 66 here. See, that's nice. I'm so glad that my room's not like scorching, because there's a few nights where it's been like 80 in here and it's like hundreds for the next 8 days. Yeah, I saw that crazy heat wave. Biden made a whole thing about it too, and I'm glad that he mentioned in his little address about the heat wave that heat kills more people than hurricanes, tornadoes, all that shit combined. Even though tornadoes get the headlines, hurricanes get the headlines, heat is the leading killer. By, I mean, a pretty long shot, too. But people don't think about the heat. People don't think about the heat. You've had heat stroke. What? You've had heat stroke or okay, I'm assuming you meant heat exhaustion. Seattle had the worst heat wave a couple of years ago that killed several people, and it's, dude, it's I feel bad for like people that are homeless and shit. Fuck, man. They did so good though. This movie's in good goddamn hands, man. This movie is in good handlebars. I like the director, man. This is crazy, dude. Like, that's so cool, too. It's in good hands, bro. Where's the other one? Where's the Kodak one? Yeah, I want to look at the tornadoes that have been teased. So we've seen this one like so many times now. This is the first time we've seen this shot of it. But we've seen this one in the trailer. It was the one that was like the most captivating, I guess you could say. But then there's also this one, which this might actually just be that tornado. But then there's the big wedge at the beginning and then at the end. And then there's one that was teased only like briefly, and it's like a multi-vortex, like, I think it's in the second. Are you a nonchalant dreadhead? I think it's in the second trailer. That's fucking dumb. You guys ever laugh hard and then fart? Like it slips out a little bit. Oh yeah, the oil rig one, I think that's just the big tornado. Where's the little one? It might be the international trailer. The fuck? Glenn Powell already said in an interview that he knows he's no match for Bill Paxton and that he can never compare himself to or replace him, and sung his praises. Much respect. Okay, hold on. Twisters. Okay. Twisters. International trailer. I think it's the international one.
Right.
No. Where's it at, bro? I can't find it. Imagine a Wheeler and K OnlyFans. It's real. What the hell, bro? I can't find it. Maybe there's probably something online of like all the tornadoes teased in Twister so far. That's cool too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's good to be back, though, in the public tornado enthusiasm shit, where the public cares about tornadoes and finds them cool. Okay, opinion on Muslims. See, that question is like a crazy question, because it implies that there is a opinion to be had of like, do you understand what I mean, guys? Like, opinion on Muslims. Like, okay, that's like saying, hey dude, opinion on black people. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Some low-hanging bait, yeah. It's like not even a, I don't know, like the take opinion on insert, you know, sorry, dog, I'm just asking questions. It's a crazy question to ask. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not like a, I have no issues with any human being on Earth. Okay, I'm gonna have to add this to watch. This is gonna be funny. The Mexican lawnmower. Is that like a move? Is that like something I'd have to look up on Urban Dictionary? Is that similar to the Pennsylvania Hot Pocket? Or the Pennsylvania Pizza Roll and the Alabama Hot Pocket? What is this? I'm gonna look this up on the Urban Dictionary. Oh my god, it's this. I always just called it a lawnmower. I didn't know that the terminology. Okay. Yeah, I know what that. Yeah, okay. That was completely unfair. It was actually in total fairness. Guys, what do we do tonight? What is the goal for tonighty-nighty? Let's look into the future a little bit. Let's look out into the predictable future. Alright. Some severe, possibly Thursday, in that Iowa, Missouri region. Some severe possible again in Ohio about Friday. Northeast on Saturday as well. That could be in the cards. And then everything gets a little less clarity from that point on. But I think there's that's day one. How about day two? Day two. It's interesting. Do we have anything for 4 through 8? We don't. The Goofus. We'll take a look at the Goofus again. I'm gonna go to the Midwest area here just to get a looky schnooky. If an EF5 hit the Northeast this year, where do you think it would be? Pennsylvania. If you can consider Pennsylvania the Northeast. Because I know there is some contention on that. But I think Pennsylvania. What's this out here? Does this look legit? Does this look... How about later in the day? When you get... Got this out here in a reliable time, 96 hours out. See what's going on here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Looks like just another, super conditional day out there. Again, there's this that pops out. We're starting to get a little far out. In not exactly La La Land yet, but a little in, I don't know, land. And then from here on out, we're pretty much just, having a fun old time. Yeah, Pennsylvania is no stranger to violent tornadoes, and has seen really prolific outbreaks. I.e., May 31st, 86. I want to say was it 86? Was it 86? 85? 84. 84. Okay, it was not 84. It was 85. Okay. Like, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. Could you imagine something like this happening again? Seven violent tornadoes in Pennsylvania. One F5, 6 F4s. I mean, gosh. Not to mention the Canadian mode. That is just so crazy. I'm going to take a look at... See, that's just nuts. Who wants to make a bet on when this will happen next? When will this happen again? Who wants to make a bet? Oh, it's fucking up here. April 28th, 2025. Alright, buddy. Look at those photos, man. Kaylin Howell hit 1K. She did. Next year in May. April 25th, 1965. 2 Northern Indiana EF1s. Or, well, F1s, F2s in Kentucky, and... Is believable a word? Yes. Yes, it is. Bro, was that Eaton that I saw? What is going on with... Hold on. And that's exactly what it was. Of course. The Eaton F4. Do they have 2020? They do. Turn off the photographs here just so we can look. It's such a crazy tornado, man. Such a crazy tornado. These are right alongside. Gosh, man. Zoom it out a little bit and just try to put in perspective how long. There weren't... It wasn't one tornado. It likely wasn't one long track tornado, but just look from this perspective as if it was. Think of how fucking... I mean, as one tornado, Jesus Christ, dude. I remember that random, man. Crazy day. Crazy day. Tri-State, this is Mayfield, but imagine Tri-State was crazy, but Mayfield almost doubles the length if you combine Manette with it. If you put them together as one singular tornado, it almost doubles. Mayfield versus Tri-State Tornado. I think there's a... Okay, I don't know a good comparison. I don't know a good picture that would illustrate it. I mean, you can see that we stick it out a little bit farther. I mean, bro, if we could fucking see anything. This is a little bit better. I guess not almost double, but it's like 1.5. It's a bit larger. It's a bit larger than Tri-State. If you had, okay, this is a weenie ass question. If you had to make the choice between Mayfield being an EF5 or connecting Manette and Mayfield into one record-breaking tornado, which one would you rather have happen? A sudden upgrade to EF5 or a sudden discovery that confirms it's actually just one tornado but it stays EF4? To all my weenies out there. One tornado. Combining one tornado. One tornado. So one tornado seems to be the unanimous. What if there was no tornado? That would be the ideal scenario. Especially with that fucking night. But... Dude, I remember waking up and CNN was on the news because I was at my grandparents' that night, and I woke up and they're all watching the TV, and there was like fucking the death toll was estimated to be over 100, and I was like, oh my fucking god. Yeah, I did see that thing with Paducah, like, man. And it was crazy because he snuck it in there, too. He was like, I don't think the EF5 is as important as the possibility that it was one tornado. Reminds me of Moore. But Moore wasn't as... The original, like, death toll for Moore estimate, I remember the governor, or not the governor, the mayor was like, it's probably in the hundreds. Not in the hundreds, but it's over 100 easily. And it wasn't. Which, I mean, if the tornado in that area, it's surprising, really. What is the longest track tornado of the year so far? Is it fucking, is it the Kentucky one? Is it Dawson Springs 2? That is the longest track tornado of the year, or what is it? I don't know, like off the top of my head. I'd assume that it's the Dawson Springs one, but I don't think it is, or Barnsdall. I don't think I think the Kentucky one was on the ground longer than Barnsdall. Longest tracked tornado of 2024. What is it? I don't give a fuck about your AI. Elkhorn? No. I don't think so. Forgetting about Greenfield, too. Greenfield was on the ground for quite a while as well. I do want to say it's Dawson Springs, like, off of just thinking, but I'm not sure. I think it was Barnsdall. It has to be Elkhorn, really. So we're all over the place here. Well, no, it can't be Elkhorn. What is the time to... We're searching. We're gonna fucking look. We're gonna fucking look. We're gonna look at each individual path length. How long was Lincoln on the ground? Not too long. Well, I mean, it was not compared to everything else that day, but I don't... Off the top of my head, I don't know, but it less than, you know... Bro, what was the longest... Dude, someone has to have a... Hold on. I'm just going to go on Twitter and look up longest track tornado 2024. Someone's probably made a post like, oh, this is the longest track tornado this far of 2024. I have no idea. Check the tornado list. Click the tornado list. I'm trying to go through it. I just don't know how to... I don't know how Wikipedia operates here. I thought that you could just click and see, but I don't... It's right there. Okay, we'll look at the tornado list. Okay, Greenfield, it was, I think the longest track of the event, 43, and then Carbon was 34 miles. So 43 miles for, I think that is already beat by, or no, I don't think so. Okay, 43 miles Greenfield. We'll just put this in here like this in Google. 43 miles for Greenfield. I think that's beaten by... yeah, beats Barnsdall, which is 40 miles. But what about the basically 10 miles. Yeah, Lincoln was on the ground for 8.5 miles. 32 for Elkhorn. 32. 13. 40 from Minden. 40 from Minden. So nothing is really... Greenfield is so far. What about that Iowa one earlier in the year? I could almost swear that one was pretty long tracked. How long was Salem on the ground for? Salem. Gonna type in 2024 or else Google's brain dead. $42 miles long. So that's what I was thinking. 42. Around 42. So 42. So it's still beaten by... Is it Greenfield? Is Greenfield the longest track tornado of the year? Check the Dawson Springs one. No. It is likely that EF3 in Texas. But is that... Is that really one consecutive tornado? I mean... They rated it as such even though they clearly stated it was multiple. So, dude, that doesn't... I'm not counting that shit. I'm not counting that shit. Yeah, right here, 47 miles. Dude, that's bullshit. So they combined them together and it wasn't even... Okay, yeah, it doesn't even fucking count, dude. That doesn't count. So, not counting just a shitty rating. Greenfield is the longest tracked singular tornado. Excluding just combining tornadoes together for the fuck of it. Where's the Dawson Springs one? Did we already pass it? No, I think we're on it right now. Or no. They said in the survey it was multiple different tornadoes, but since they couldn't discern the different tornadoes, they made it one. Okay. Awesome. So, besides combining all of them, Greenfield is number one. Longest track tornado. Officially, it's Texas whatever, because we combined it into one tornado. How much is Winchester? Winchester was... Oh, gosh. Winchester was definitely longer tracked, but then they split it up into two different tornadoes. Winchester would have actually, I think, been the longest tracked tornado if it wasn't found that it was another tornado made up the beginning of its lifespan. Right outside of Muncie, they determined that it was two different tornadoes. There was an EF2 and then the EF3, which was Winchester, and it was originally one path, which would have been the longest tracked one, but yeah, Winchester's 41 miles, so it's up here for sure. And then this shit. This is the real longest tracked tornado. Rusty Point, on the ground for 57 miles. EF5 damage was recorded. So curious about Whitman. Oh, that's kind of ass. I mean, I get that's why they did it, but I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable throwing it as one tornado. I'd just like do a really educated guess. What Wikipedia is this? Oh, you submitted a picture on Wikipedia. Yeah, the warning was kind of schnuts. That was on the live stream. We were seeing it and being like, "Oh, okay. That's an unwarned tornado." No, that wasn't even Lubbock. That's not even Lubbock, Mr. Peach. But that goes for Lubbock, too. Lubbock did that shit, and it was very clear where there were multiple tornadoes. Eben pulling up with custom or his own submitted images. Eben app. We're gonna go on Eben's. Nope, never mind. Eagle Eyes talks shit about Fort Worth all the time. It's funny as fuck. He's like, oh, they'll warn a fucking weak convergence in the middle of nowhere, but won't warn an ongoing tornado in the metro. March 14th, Path Lakes. We'll go. Well, I can't really go to that. We can just do. Is there any? I don't. There's not really a way to bring up the, or the dad. I can just use the dad. Fucking idiot. We'll do the whole sequence. I was up late night balling. Yeah, there's Winchester. Because it was originally attached from east of Muncie in Selma into Winchester, but then they separated into two tornadoes. Because that would have actually been the longest track tornado, I'd assume. We'll do a rough, and I mean a rough-ass measurement. That would have been the... Right? Oh my god, if I could fucking see, dude. 50 miles or so. 50 miles or so. I was up late night balling. And then my goat. Alta Vista. I miss Dixie, bro. I low-key miss Dixie events. I find myself thinking about it a lot. Like, man, I miss that just... I miss putting on ABC 3340. I'd see James Spann in his suspenders, dude. Low-key miss it. Give it a couple months, yeah, that's how it's looking. That's how it's looking for 2025 with what early we can see into it. Tornado of the year for like 30 seconds, yeah. I would still say that it's definitely a good, it's a crazy tornado. Just this year has been nuts. There's not a lot that, you know, to discern a singular tornado of the year is impossible. I've made my decision. I have made my decision, and it is Waverly/Lincoln, whatever you want to call it. It is. I have totally made my decision. Like, absolutely made my decision. Of all the tornadoes, if I could go back and see for the year, it would be Waverly. It would be Waverly. Hey, I recognize that. No, but I would. It's so it's like, it's not even like, I mean, it's definitely close. It'd be a lie to say it's not close. But, oh my god, this shot is unreal. Like, just in the middle of the suburb, looking on to just see this fucking huge, beautiful tornado, really. And I love those. I love the shots of tornadoes from metropolitan areas or like in like suburbs and shit. Those shots are amazing. When you'll get like houses, in the shot, and like this is in fucking insane, dude. Like Andover is a good example of that too. Yeah. Hold on, where's the picture? Like, dude, this shot, you can't tell me that you wouldn't poop your pants. See, like, that is beautiful. That is absolutely fucking beautiful. Get out of here, man. Blue skies right behind it. You're joking. You're actually joking. That is just unbelievable, man. Look at that shit, man. Dude, Nebraska's showed off this year. Nebraska's shown off for like 2 years straight. Not fucking around, man. Nebraska's here to show who is boss, bro. My God, dude. And there's been some great shots that I just can't share because they're not mine of it as well. Yeah, Elkhorn was such a fucking giant wedge. There's got to be pictures of it that are public domain. But I look up Elkhorn and it's just Waverly. I don't want to watch an Instagram reel. I know we've talked about this a bajillion times now, but I really thought that was about to be like a, you know, kind of one of those decade-defining tornado, I guess you could say, catastrophes, just on the look of that. But it was a little more west and avoided the incredibly populated areas. But dude, if that had gone like into the metro, like it looked like initially, that would have been just fucking horrific. Just this still from Spencer Dant is unreal. Like, you gotta think of what's down the line here. Like a giant city, and this is what's coming into the city. Like, seeing this in live time, like the pictures and videos on Twitter and covering it, it was like, man, this is a bad one. Like, this isn't one of those, man. Shout out to, man, it was a horrible one. Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, I thought we were gonna see a lot worse and 0 fatalities. I mean, my God. Talk about a fucking, I mean, not much of a miracle. I wouldn't say throwing a tornado through a city's a miracle, but, you know, there was no fatalities is unreal. Like, bro, this is the best video, man. This is insane. This is insane. Seeing this shit on Twitter covering the tornado, I was like, okay, dude. I was like, we gotta get, like, it's one of those things where you gotta get underground, buddy. You gotta get underground or out of the way. Like Mike Morgan said, I'm not talking about F4s, I'm talking about F5s. F5s. Man. Just a fucking giant tornado. How often does that happen? I mean, for a tornado like this, for 0 fatalities, minimal injuries, and all this shit, bro, I can't think of a tornado like this that didn't have fatalities, that went through such a populated area, and that, you know, this whole day was a borderline, like, it was one of the biggest victories for broadcast meteorology and shit like that. I mean, to be able to have that, I mean, dude, and it wasn't even just Elkhorn. The metro was slammed. There was tornadoes just to the east, just to the west, just south. And the only death occurred in Minden. And, you know, it's one death is still too many. But one death from that prolific of an outbreak, I mean, that is not usually what happens. Shout out to Millersville. Probably the strongest velocity I've seen ever. It was a pretty ridiculous signature. And Terrible scored that day like crazy too. Coming up on Minden, I felt so bad for Terrible because he missed Waverly, and he lives like basically in Lincoln. But he was stuck in school. There was a tornado right outside of his school that was just totally LP, and it was basically NP. It was amazing. He missed that one, so he's really frustrated. He missed Elkhorn. He missed all those. Out of frustration, he goes for the last shot that he could, flies east, and he gets Minden. That was his first big chase. Yeah, good night, Wheeler. Everybody tell Wheeler good night. But that was a day, man, and it was evident from the beginning. Because I talked about it the night before and stuff, as it was a cold core event. It was a cold core type setup, and cold core setups are usually associated with weaker, lower end events. But it's just a type of setup. And when you have a cold core event that isn't with shitty upper 40s, low 50 dew points, and in the middle of the winter, when you have a cold core event in springtime, late April, you have sufficient moisture, like abundant moisture, dude, it's a stretch-a-thon, dude. You're just gonna get a shit ton of tornadoes. So, and that's what it was, a tornado day. And we'll go back to the coverage here. It was really worrying. And we were talking about the supercell that went on to produce Lincoln and Elkhorn for, I mean, upwards of 30-40 minutes before it happened, because the merger was so glaring. Like, the merger coming in, I remember on stream being like, guys, once this thing gets the merger, it's gonna go. And that's exactly what happened. It got the merger in and it flew. And it was literally, Waverly pulled out with basically Wynniewood 2.0. You can see everybody tweaking in chat. I remember at one point I was like, please get off this stream. I remember I was like, get off of this stream, please, and go on Reed's stream. Like, if you are a weather enthusiast, you deserve to see this live. You do not need to be here. Please go to Reed's stream. I don't know how many times I said during stream to get off of this and go see some incredible shit. And then this is when it planted into Elkhorn. I was really worried. And then the debris ball into it. It was just, that was sickening. That was sickening, man. The tornado emergency is going into the metro. Man, that was bad. That was really bad. What a day, man. And it just didn't stop. It was relentless. It was one of those days where it doesn't stop. And you're like, fuck. Like, it gets to a point where even as a weather enthusiast, you're like, we're done. Like, I'm tired of this. I can only imagine how the residents felt, but unreal, man. You can see everybody in chat, like, Eagles up here, like, what the hell is that? It was getting ridiculous, like, super deep drops, and it's doing nothing. Like, yeah, like a 70 dBz debris ball in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was literally a 70 dBz debris ball in grass. Yeah, here's Eagle Eyes. All it went over was grass. Like, where is it getting this from? I mean, I was expecting it to be catastrophic. Like, I was expecting pictures to come out of that at this moment. I was expecting, not even on some weenie shit. I was expecting a, near drought-breaking kind of thing. You have an extremely violent tornado that just went through a metropolitan area. I was expecting, like, really, like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, at least a dozen fatalities and like a real tornado catastrophe, and it wasn't even close to that. No deaths, no major injuries. Unreal. And it was only an enhanced. I really think they should have gone moderate based on everything. But I mean, you had a giant EF3 just on the 2% to the west in the morning. Like it was clear from the get-go. And Min didn't happen later on, and I was tweaking when I saw the video from Terrible. I was so happy for him, man. I was so happy for him. I don't know what part of the video it was, but I was like yelling.
What are we doing? Terrible, literally back.
Oh, it's somewhere around here. Because he sent the video. Because he messaged in chat. He was like, I have a visual. And I didn't know if he was just like having a visual or having a visual. You know what I mean? Like, what, are you seeing the tornado or are you almost seeing the tornado? You know what I mean? Hold on.
Tornado 10. Oh, one of the strongest. Sir, you see the tornado. You see the tornado.
Yeah. Terrible says, I have a visual. This thing's a monster. And I start tweaking when I see the video.
You see the tornado. Please tell me you see the dude. I'm gonna tweak for you, dude. I know this is bad.
I'm trying to hold composure. I'm like, I know this is really bad. I know there's like a basically EF4, EF5 strength tornado on us heading for a town, and I'm trying to hold composure while also being really excited that you're getting the tornado right now. Like, I didn't know how to convey that on a live stream where I'm also transmitting weather information. Like, how do I stay serious about taking cover from this tornado and also simultaneously being incredibly excited for my friend who just got the intercept of a lifetime? Like, how do I do this? And then I see the video.
He sees the Tigran!
That was when I saw the video. That's it. I was like, when do I see it? But that's when I saw it.
Terrible got it! He got the wedge!
Dude, I was so hyped for him.
He got the wedge! Terrible got it! He got it!
Man. I was really happy for him. I was really happy for him for getting that. He had a really good position, too. This picture is insane. I have to put this into backgrounds. Into my computer backgrounds. I have to. I like how they're all tornadoes, but there's this one picture of a sandwich June made. I have to put that in my backgrounds. What's up, Jim Slim? Hold on, I'm gonna force it real quick. No, I won't. I'll just let it cycle. Whatever. This year's been crazy, though. It's the year that a lot of us, I think, that have had either tough seasons or are relatively, like, new to chasing in terms of, like, a lot of us just got our light. Like, I know that, like, a lot of people around the community and stuff are, like, 15, 16, you know, like, just got their license, just got into chasing, and, like, they can only go locally or something, or maybe they didn't. And then, dude, off the bat, the year that we all kind of wanted, and fuck. I mean, I could see no tornadoes for the rest of the year, and I'd be happy. I mean, I have gotten shit for the year, so I am completely fine. I'd be set for the next, like, 2 or 3 years. That's a lie. I would go nuts if I saw 0 tornadoes next year. But I imagine I can knock a couple more tornadoes out before the end of the year. I definitely want to try to get, you know, I don't know, 7 more tornadoes before the year's over. That was the goal. Like, I thought to myself, at the beginning of the year, I was like, I just want, like, a good photogenic tornado for the year. I have smashed that goal. But, like, I kind of want to finish now with, like, 12 tornado intercepts for the year. And then try to keep, like, a 12 a year average. At least. God, this year is insane. This year is insane. House MD audition tape?
I was expecting you in my office 20 minutes ago.
Really? That's odd because I had no intention of being in your office 30 minutes ago.
Well, you think we have nothing to talk about?
No, I just can't figure out anything I'd be interested in.
I saw your paychecks.
I have tenure. Unless you gotta grab my chain, stop me from leaving.
Well, that would be juvenile. I can still fire you if you're not doing your job.
I'm here from 9 to 5.
Your billings are virtually non-existent.
Rough year.
You have no request.
Dude, he's a good actor, man. He kills that fucking character. Damn. Damn, he kills that character, dude. It's no wonder they picked him. He sounds just like Alice. Man, he does so... This is such a good show, dude. House is such a fucking good show. I love House. I love House, man. Ugh. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go... I went... How long? Guys, I went 1 hour and 20 minutes on stream without getting food or water or pissing. That's a record. I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna go probably do all three. on the write-in ballot for this election, if I'm elected, I'll put a WSR 88D radar every 50 miles in the country. And then I'll make sure that it's mandated to deploy Doppler on wheels in every single city so we can get observations of tornadoes everywhere. This picture, man. It's so funny because they have to join the server to see it. Like, and it's not just any ordinary Discord server. Isn't there a way to restrict people to certain channels? No, I thought there was. I was up late night balling. Counting up hundreds by the thousands. What is this? This is some play in the car at like 1 a.m. driving down. Like the oh man, that's a burp. Southwest Louisiana playlist of tornadoes. I need to do this with my area. That'd be cool. Have a good one. Yeah, you too, Jim Slim. Good night. You should watch them. I clicked through most of them, like, off-stream, like, 3 seconds ago. Bro, this is just... Oh, man. Kay, I have a question. What's up? This is gorgeous, man. Can't get over that. I need to listen to that song. Go enjoy it, Mr. Peach. Enjoy that song, mister. I saw Tristan's community post. What the hell even happened? Attention seeking happened. Don't even he'll be back tomorrow. Don't even worry. He does this at minimum once a month. So just don't pay it any attention. And I've been at that age before too, right? Where, like, I think a lot of people just like attention, and, you know, that's the quickest way to get attention. But it's like, dude, as I've gotten older, like, do something cool to get attention, rather than leaving or doing, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that gets you attention, but like after you do it enough, you get this like boy called cried wolf bullshit, where when you do leave the next time, nobody gives a shit, nobody cares, and everybody just thinks you're an attention seeker. If you just do a bunch of cool shit and get attention repeatedly, people are gonna keep giving you that attention and think that's cool shit. When you leave 77 times, it's like, alright, dude, bye. Like, it gets to the point where people are just so sick of your shit, they actually want you gone permanently. That's really what's happening. And I think he still gets way yeah, it gets repetitive. And I think he's still, I mean, I don't know what exactly he's upset about, but I think he's upset about the response to the weird shit he did. And I get he's like 13, okay? Like, I've done weird shit when I was 12 and 13 too. But dude, will his house survive 140-mile-per-hour winds? I hope so. That's so fucked if all that goes. But knowing Mr. Beast, he'd probably just be like, yeah, we'll just give you 100 more houses. He needs to do that. Mr. Beast needs to do like some Ryan Hall y'all shit, or like collab with him or something, and they need to go to like post-disaster areas, and like, that'd be awesome. He did that for Ida, and they'll still be the same quality. Well, hey, better than nothing. I mean, he can't like give him like anchor bolted high-end homes, and like the possibility that something like that would even happen is so low that it like cancels out the need to do that. Because by all means, Barrel is an anomaly. I just wish they were. Me too. I wish they were too, because they don't really look like they'd be able to take too much. I hope that they do.
A few weeks ago,
I didn't even know he had a secondary channel. Isn't this from Michael? Hell yeah, giving out burgers. I don't know what he's doing, but fuck yeah. I didn't know he did this. He did this for Mayfield? What? He built people's new homes for... I didn't know that. And he has all this on his second channel. Man. I didn't know that. Good shit, Mr. Beast. Yeah, seriously, good shit. Good homes aren't built cheap. They're pretty. Well, they don't look bad. I mean, I don't know, but they look good. They look like good houses, but they're not like mansions or anything. I get they're better than a lot of, I would say, like, if you clicked on a random home in the Midwest, it's probably better than that. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know actually. Dude, that's all cinder block. Okay, I mean that's sheet metal on the roof, so I don't know about like sheet metal on the roof withstanding, but I think structurally that's gonna be a beast. I mean, your roof might go flying, but your home might kick some ass. You might have a hell of a house there. withstanding. I mean, that's like shiplap, so I don't know about that, but at least a few of those are gonna be kicking some ass. The wooden homes concern me, yeah. And I hope they end up being alright. And I hope Mr. Beast will be able to do something to help out with that, because that's so unfair. Like, all that shit. And he probably did that months ago. You know how long these videos take to get going, you know what I mean? Shit probably happened months ago. And, of course. But good night, Slim. There's Jamaica. Man, she is going... You know, at least she's looking disorganized, and it's like... I mean, I'd... No, we'll go to... Yeah, still a powerhouse for sure. Man, I guess we are expecting a Category 4. At least the eye wall's expected to remain offshore, at least partially, which is good. Still heavy winds, but I guess you're saved the brunt of like 130, 140 mile an hour winds. Sheer is crazy out here, and it only gets more hostile. Not much dry air. Dry air becomes an issue farther down the line, but so far she's alright. Sea surface temperatures. God, man, we're cooking out here. Sea surface temperatures are great. How are you looking on IR satellite there? There she is. .21 knots. She's doing fine. No, we need to look at the SSTs in the Gulf. I'm pretty sure they're really warm. Yeah, they are really warm. They're actually warmer in the Gulf, at least, you know, avoiding right off the Yucatan. They're warmer in the Gulf than they are out here. In some areas by 2 degrees or so, and then especially near the coast. But the water is much more shallow there. But I think warmer waters that are more shallow are probably better than, I don't know. But the Gulf is cooking too. And there is actually some indication now that she might go into the Gulf and re-strengthen. I'll look at the 8. We can look at the ENJYOoe. Simulated IR satellite. It has her really getting fucked up. Like, she gets really ugly, hits the Yucatan, but then goes into the Gulf and really takes structure again. You can see that she develops an eye and everything once again into the Gulf. Not as strong as she once was, but could be a major hurricane, and definitely gets more organized, re-strengthens a bit. That is pretty concerning. It's shifted a little more back west because it did kind of look like Louisiana was in the I guess under the gun, but now we've shifted a little more west, and a southern Texas landfall kind of looks like a little, but anything can happen. Do I get tornadoes? Probably not. Probably not. Houston will get tornadoes. And if you took this run as verbatim, Houston and like College Station, those kind of areas, because tornadoes would happen in this region. But yeah, you can see how much she gets organized, because this is where she's at about right now. Pretty good model work there. And she weakens down the line pretty significantly. But still a hurricane. Dances around and then again beefs up back into the Gulf, which is not good. Beryl is one, like, she does not want to go anywhere, man. Look at the H-Mon. H-Mon has her going into really far southern Texas and northern Mexico. How about the GFS? GFS, pretty much the same thing. Actually, a lot of agreement on southern Texas here. About the ENJYOoe. Curious where the ENJYOoe has her going. ENJYOoe only has her out to the Yucatan, so. But yeah, the cone of uncertainty now covers that area. And the ensembles are a lot better than they were looking. We've shifted a lot. I'm saying a lot better because for Eben's sake, honestly, because we've shifted a lot west. Compared to what was initially thought, but I'm not actually sure how much we should take the ensembles for verbatim, because it is a little more north of the current model guidance that has been initializing wrong. So it actually could still take that path a little deeper into Texas or Louisiana. But it's still don't know. Still don't know. But there's a clear weakening. And then as it goes back into the Gulf, you can see there's that secondary spike in here. It's clear she's going to re-strengthen when she goes into the Gulf. To what degree is not known. How about waterspouts? You could get waterspouts. I mean, out there, though, you're not going to get any there, like at home, from a hurricane that far away. Might be rainy. Look at her, man. Look at the convection on her kind of east-northeast quadrant. Like, it's been nuclear for hours, and it's over here. You can see some of that stuff is just blowing up, man. I'm glad they have a floater on her right now. They have a floater sector on her. We'll do air mass. Let's get a pink hurricane. Or no, I think it's color fire. What is it? It's not day cloud phase. It's a floater. There's low level water vapor. Man, what a beast, man. I love Sandwich. Sandwich is my favorite. Because it's satellite plus infrared. Super nice. I'm still hungry. But I want something. I don't know what I'm craving, really. I know exactly. Actually, yeah, I do. Tacos. But not like Taco Bell. Like, I want, like, a really good taco. A really good one. Like, I can taste it right now in my mouth. I can just taste it. Inhale, boy. Or like a good quesadilla. Or like I could even go for some pizza. Depends on the pizza place though. But tacos, oh my gosh. Bit late for homemade tacos, but that doesn't mean the idea is not tempting. Yeah, that's what sucks. Cause it's like, I mean, damn, where am I gonna get some legit tacos at 3:30? Human trash compactor, excuse me. Anyway, but yeah, where am I gonna get it at 3:30 in the morning? But man, I don't even know what a Toppers is. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look it up on my phone though. Hold on, let me. Toppers. I've never heard of Toppers. Is this oh, this is pizza. It's not tacos. Wait, they have a pizza taco. Okay, well the closest Toppers to me is in Indianapolis. If I left right now, I'd be able to get there by the morning and then sleep and then be at Toppers. No, let me see. I think the only I'm not. The only taco place open yeah, there's nothing open. Not even Taco Bell's open. Not worth it? No, I know. It's not. Is Starbucks really open at 3:30 in the morning? Who is getting Starbucks at almost 4 in the morning? Other than like medical care workers, maybe crackheads. IHOP's open right now. Casey's is open. I could do with some midnight ramen. Fortunately, we're out. Oh man, that's tough. Dude, I wore myself out on ramen. Like really hard. Like I can't even touch ramen. I ate so much. Casey, God. 3:30 is crackhead hours. It is. Is Denny's open? No Denny's. No Denny's. What the fuck? I can DoorDash flowers right now, I guess. So lame, I'm hungry. We got a shit ton of chicken. Like, I just am being a picky ass eater right now because I could eat anything right now. But I'm not necessarily hungry like I need to eat food. I'm more just like craving hungry, you know what I mean? Like if anything was presented in front of me, I'm not going to eat it, but if you gave me a taco, I'm eating it. Chicken tacos, it's like Porta Pit barbecue chicken, you know what I mean? I mean, my ass would probably put it in a tortilla, but it's not going to taste good like that. So you're not actually hungry. I'm hungry, but I'm more like the bored hungry. Like, you know the hungry you are when you're really bored and you just eat because you're bored? It's kind of that hunger. Like, I'm hungry, but like I'm not like hungry where I'm going to eat anything because I'm hungry. I'm hungry because I'm bored and I'm craving hungry. That's not healthy. Is that not normal? That's like forever. That's how shit has been. It's like if you just get bored, you get hungry and you just eat because you're bored. Bro, it's normal. Okay, Peach is tweaking. Never mind. I was like that. Dude, that's the shit, man. Like, when you're really bored and you just, like, eat a brownie, that's awesome. I'm gonna go look just real quick, see if there's anything that I'm missing. If there's anything that I'm missing. I'm gonna go take a schnooky looky. I'm gonna unplug these lights. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go take a gander. That'll work. Anyone here like kiwi? See, Mr. Peach? I think a kiwi is bordering cannibalism. A peach eating a kiwi is kind of like a human eating an ape. We're getting really close here, Mr. Peach. You're getting really close to cannibalism. You're closing in on it. I've never had kimchi, but it looks fire. I see it on TikTok all the time. I had a little piece of pork, too. I saw a little bit of pork. And I just ate that shit up. Damn, now I want to go back down and make a PB&J. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I just got back up here. I'm just going to withstand. What did my background change to? It's been like 20 minutes. What is it? Campo. I should have tried kimchi when it was made. Isn't it like cabbage and I know it's just cabbage and a shit ton. Why did I just look up cabbage? It's cabbage and like a shit ton of of other stuff. How is it how does it hold as like a food? I could never see something like kimchi. Granted, I don't think that's like what it's for, but as something that would like keep you full or satiate you, because it's all water weight. You know what I mean? It's almost like seasoned water. You know what I mean? Like, I bet it's really good, but is it gonna like really make you feel anything when you eat it? Why is Mr. Peach hitting the 3-face? I don't know. That's why I pinned it. It looks super unnatural. I don't know what prompted it really, but he felt it at that moment. So I just wanted to pin it, but he felt it. He did it in Vada's premiere too. What the? It's a side dish for a reason. It can tide you over though, and depending on what you put into it, it could be reasonably filling. I would assume so. Vada premiered, yeah, like yesterday or 2 days. I don't know. Never had kimchi though. Active shooter. Have you guys ever had kefir or whatever? I know a lot of people drink it and they say it's just like drinking yogurt and it's fire. I hear a lot of people say this shit is gas. Yes, that stuff is amazing. Okay. I want to try this because I do hear that it's just like drinking great yogurt. Which I'm down for. Dude, give it up for bacteria, bro. They can kill you and they can also make milk really fucking cool. Like, dude, shout out to bacteria. You want to see woodpecker? Yeah, sure. I'll see a woodpecker. I love edamame, dude. Oh my shit balls. Dude, I will get a bunch of edamame, squeeze lemon on it, a bunch of salt. Oh my shit. Oh my dude. God, I love edamame. Oh my gosh, I've been eating it since I was a kid. My mom always made edamame. That was like the shit. She'd pull out a bunch of edamame. I like to call it green popcorn. That's a fun way to put it. I love edamame, dude, and they chew on the little shits. The pods, I guess. I chew on them. Just suck the lemon out of them and shit. Yeah, nice. Look at him up there, hanging out. Oh, I love edamame. Cool as fuck. I'm not a sauerkraut guy. What are our thoughts on sauerkraut? I'm not a sauerkraut guy personally. And also I'm curious on kombucha. I have a friend who drinks kombucha. But I've never had kombucha, and I see varying opinions. Some people are like, I love it. It makes my farts better or whatever. And then there's some people who are like, yeah, it made me shit my brains out and it smells bad. And tastes bad. I ate sauerkraut once and it fucking sucked. It's only good in a Reuben. I really don't like Reubens because I don't like corned beef. I don't like melted Swiss cheese. I don't like rye bread. And I don't like sauerkraut. It's like if you threw a sandwich together that would just be everything that I don't like. And I do not like, I really don't like corned beef. I hate corned beef. Oh my god. I don't like you, come on. Bibimbap. 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 Looks fire. I don't even want to try to pronounce that. Totiokaboki. Tokboki. Tiokboki. Tokbaki. Tokbaki. Is it pasta? No. Simmered rice cake. Tokbaki. Tokboki. Tokboki, okay. Tokboki. Tried mochi with my ex-girlfriend. She loved this shit. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Shit's fire. Is this sushi? Is this just sushi? What the fuck? This is just sushi. Is this... Okay. This is sushi. But like... Korean. I mean, this makes sense that it was introduced from the Japanese. Because it literally just looks like sushi. I mean, it's directly... I mean, give it up for the fucking cracker to say this looks like sushi. But, I mean... I don't know, it just seems like it's okay, it's literally sushi. Gimbap. Basically Korean sushi. In a sense. You gotta shout out sushi, bro. The best food in the world. The best food in the world. Hands down. Slam dunk. The greatest food to grace the entire galaxy. Shout out to sushi. I eat sushi probably too much. My liver is full of mercury from all the fucking fish. Oh my, big fan of seafood, dude. Not so much I mean, I like seafood, but like sushi, I'm getting down and dirty. I'm getting downanddirty.com with the sushi. It is like 30% of my diet is sushi. Oh my god, I love sushi. That shit is cute, man. That shit's cute. I wonder if Mr. Peach's girlfriend is called Miss Kiwi. Well, he definitely wouldn't have a girlfriend. He definitely wouldn't have a girlfriend. Okay, I'm really not going to try to pronounce this one. But I am. Jajangmyeon. It's probably going to be pronounced like Jojamon or something. Jajangmyeon. Jajangmyeon? Am I doing that? Did I do that right? Jajangmyeon? Or Jajangmyeon. 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 I just killed that shit. The butcher of all time. Shut up. Bulgogi? Or is it Buljogi? Bool go guy. All right, bro. G. Hard G. That was fun. That was fun. What? Che Solar? What? Che? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What the fuck? I don't it's cellophane noodles. That's not, I don't think that's a fucking cuisine. I think that's just a type of noodle. Ew, they look like worms. Dude, cute. There's animals in my poop. Hi, it's me, Squidward, and I'm about to go from a... Alright, dude. Worst message ever? Dude, that was really bad. Melon cooked up the worst. Okay, dude. Butch me gay. Butch me gay. Butch him gay. I just got a June classic in my... Yeah. Can't say I've had that one. A butchy gay. A butchim gay. Butchim gay. Butchim gay. Bitch, I'm gay. Bitch, I'm gay. That's what it says. Okay, dude. Alright. I don't even think the experts in chat know how to pronounce this. Sundubu Jigay? Sundubu Jigay. If there's anybody in chat named Sundubu, I'm not calling you gay, I promise. I just sucked out a kiwi. Bro, you're a freak. I want you to know that. Sundubu Jigay. Scrolling so I can see the... I don't know where that's at. Where do I see that at? They call me the poop man. Hashtag poop. Soon Dubu Jai Gay. Okay, man. Hi, Solar, my pookie wookie dookie schmookie bookie tookie fookie jookie hookie lookie yuki jookie ookie rookie rookie wookie. Jiren Jiren Jim. Jiren Jim. What's that shit with the I don't they call it a tornado egg? Bro, what is with the why? What is this shit, man? What is the recommended, bro? Hawk Tua Girl, Jojo Siwa Vlog, BBL Drizzy, Dr. Disrespect Funny Moments, $1 Million Baby, dude. This is like if fucking AI like was allowed to get on TikTok for 30 minutes on the worst For You page ever, and this is what you're gonna see. Oh my god. TikTok Riz Party recommended? Yeah, seriously. I don't know why. And why Dr. Disrespect at number 1? Yeah, Dr. Disrespect PR working overtime. That's stuff you already searched? Bro, no, it's not shit I've already searched, bro. If it's something I already searched, it would be like this. Bro, it's not even showing up anymore. It's not even showing. That's not even... Yeah, if it's something I already searched, it would have the clock next to it. Like that. I need this. Soft and chewy honey bread. Extremely delicious. Solar, I have a... Go to Texas Roadhouse. Japanese milk bread. We need that Japanese Mr. Peach bread. What are those, I think it's Japanese pizza thing, whatever. It'll be like... Or no, it's Korean street food. It's Yummy Boy. It's Korean. It's not Japanese. It's Korean. This shit is fire. Dude, I tried to make food from this account. And I failed fucking miserably. I did it all on my Snapchat story one time. It came out to be absolutely horrible. Bro, this shit looks so good, bro. Have you guys seen street food in, like... I forget which country it is, but it's like, bro, people are, like, stepping on dough to knead it. Like, dirty feet. Have you ever wondered what food items are region-specific? For example, things you can only get... We did this, dude, in one of my analytics classes in high school. We sat there and looked at like regional specific items for McDonald's in different countries. And there was like another one that it was like a black burger. It was like this all black like Korean Whopper or something. I want to... Bro, I don't know what it was. But it was really cool. Yeah, it is this. It is this. Boy. Okay, I have a question. What's your question? Can I be mod again? Nope. Hashtag no. Sobs. Nothing personal. What should I eat? What are your options? My Spanish class, we had to examine Spanish fast food places, and the Spanish Taco Bell had a Kit Kat. No way. No. Kit Kat quesadilla. What the fuck? What the hell? What are we doing? I'd buy it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd buy it and I'd eat that shit. Bro, it looks like poop, dude. It looks like solar. It looks like a solar quesadilla, dude. A poop quesadilla. Solar's absolute favorite. That's gotta be a breakfast item or something. A poopadilla. Solar, there's only one reason you became the center of the poop. Okay, bro, call me a fat ass, but it looks fire. That looks fire, dude. Give me the fucking piggies in a blanket pizza. Give me the piggies in a blanket pizza. That would work as dessert. It probably would work as a dessert. But it looks like steak in there too, which is a little concerning. I've never had steak and chocolate, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like that I know it's gonna be bad, because I don't. But I'm also not. I wouldn't be optimistic about the flavor. Hold on. Bro, what the fuck? Every time. New album cover. Okay, excuse me. Guys, looks so good, dude. Eggs in American cheese is like an unstoppable combo. Just government cheese and eggs. Oh my god. Got me fucked up. One's with bacon, one's with cheese, and no double, bro. We need the bacon and the cheese. American cheese for maximum stretch. Well, yeah, dude. There is no cheese that stretches like American, baby. Nothing. Ain't nothing melts like a Kraft single, baby. Ain't nothing. I want that shit not even legally considered as cheese. I want that to be cheese product right on the front. Oh, yeah. I don't mind American cheese. Me neither. It's fire. It's fire. Especially, bro, especially if it's something like a hot ham and cheese or like an egg sandwich or something. It works really well with egg yolk. I don't know what it is, but it works really, really well with egg yolk. Extra melty, gooey. Bro, that looks so fire. Ham and cheeses are fire, bro. Tried Gouda for the first time. Fire. Best cheese is Colby Jack. I think Colby Jack's the best, like, snack cheese. Like, I'm gonna put this shit on a cracker and eat it cheese. Colby Jack's the best. But I could never see myself eating Colby Jack on, like, a sandwich. I mean, I have before, and it's not. Have I ever tried shawarma? I have not. Shawarma. Is that Jewish food? Shawarma? I think it's Jewish. Is it Jewish? Or am I insane? No, it's not Jewish. It's Arab. I'm an idiot. But no, I've never had it. It's so good. I've never had it. I need schmagma. Fire. Man. Search insane. Okay, man. I don't know that I want to look up insane. I'm taking the. Okay, it's a place. Insane sausages. Dude, pulling up with the shaboing boing. Gorgonzola. Gorgonzola is a cheese. That's the opinion on Gorgonzola. It's a cheese. Maximum shaboing boing. Bro, those look like poops. Those look like poops. I'm not even gonna lie. Insane shaboing boings. Look up blue waffle. Okay. I was 9 once, okay? You can't play that one on me. Not on stream, all caps. You know what's fire, dude? Give me a fucking euro. Give me a euro. Give me a euro. With what's the sauce called? Tzatziki? That yogurty cucumber sauce? Oh my god, bro, it's game over. Look up fat Minecraft Steven. Going to bed, I'm so tired. No, you're not, buddy. No, you're not, buddy. No, you're not, buddy. I love lamb, though. Such a unique meat. Like, I feel like a lot of meats you can compare to other meats. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when you eat lamb, it's so tender. I've never had a piece of lamb that's fatty and like, oh, God. It just, you just eat it and it just... Oh, my gosh, I love lamb. Yes, I am. Good night. No, you're not! I love lamb. Oh, my God, I love your... I'm gonna go get one tomorrow. I say that, but I'm gonna forget. I cooked lamb in college. It's fucking fire, dude. We went to this Greek festival one time, and they just had a whole lamb, like, smoking. Like, that whole fucking animal. It was dead, obviously. They were smoking the whole thing, and I thought it was a dog at first, dude. When it's just skin and bones, it looks like a dog. Have you ever had duck? Yeah, dude. Duck tastes like just like steak to me. At least how it was prepared by my grandma. It tastes like identical to steak. Have you guys ever seen an ostrich egg? People eat those. It's just like a, you know, like you eat chicken. Like a chicken egg, bro. It's just like a chicken egg on crack. It's just a fucking ginormous egg and yolk. Okay, a deviled ostrich egg. Are you serious? You need like a fork to eat that. Deviled ostrich egg. You only need one yolk to make like... Don't look up balut. Oh my fuck, what is this? That is literally, oh my fucking god. Bro, that is, oh my god. Why? That is literally an underdeveloped chicken that they're just killing. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Why? Why? Strumming, dude, I hear shit. Dude, that was a big challenge on YouTube, was trying to eat or smell strumming without puking, and everybody fails. And I don't know if people are just being that dramatic, but like I've seen everybody throw up when they smell it. Is it like that bad that it instantly induces vomiting? There's no way. Like, why does everybody puke? Durian? I know durian fruit is apparently really bad too. I do know that. Bro, what? See, why would you ferment fish? Like, it's just one of those foods that's like, why are you fermenting that shit? What do you get out of that? Why? It just sounds like a joke. Like, hey, dude, I'm gonna ferment a fish, nasty ass. What the hell? Ugh. And I know, like, the Swedes are really chill on that. They're like, yeah, this shit's fire. Like, no, dude, no, it's not. I can't click on that, by the way, Eben. It keeps bringing up a thing to sign in. It's banned from most buildings and airplanes. I would have loved to cut one open on an airplane and trap it in the cabin with somebody. Why ferment fish? Like, why? It's because someone did that. That's hilarious. It's not hilarious, that's fucked up, but it's like a fucked up hilarious. Probably in the summer, ew. Imagine being on a hot plane with a durian fruit. And they look, I know durians and there's durians and there's jackfruit. And they look pretty much identical. They're both real spiky. Well, not identical, but they can look pretty similar. Durian looks a little more like I'm gonna avoid that shit. Dude, it looks like when you cut... We dissected sharks in 6th grade. And this looks like the inside of a shark. Cardi B tried it. I bet she fucking did. Weirdo. Cardi B sucks, dude. I can't believe she didn't get, like, too much backlash over saying she used to drug men. That's so crazy. Like, that shit got blown off as just, gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Alright, man. Alright, man. She didn't sexually assault them? Oh no, she only drugged them. That's much better. It's like tofu. I've never had tofu either. I want to try tofu. But I don't know what to... Where'd I say it was better? I don't know. Where did I say she sexually... You said she didn't SA them, and I was like, well, I don't know what that has to do with that. I was responding to Vix. Oh, that's my fault. I'm looking at more of this fucking balut. And there's a question on if it's legal, but I can't see why it would be illegal. I'm glad the skin check was okay. I'm very, very glad. Remember when I was Vic's makes candy? Do you remember the fan art I made you? I slightly remember it, yeah. I do remember it being made, but I don't remember, like, what it looked like. Eating a decaying bird fetus. It's just, like, weird. I mean, like, why? That's just so... What's a really, like, nasty-ass, weird American dish? I guess maybe it would be something like a cannibal sandwich or something in Iowa. You guys know those... Or maybe it's Wisconsin. The cannibal sandwiches that are, like, raw meat and raw onions. Deep fried butter, that was both of you said at the same time. But is deep fried butter, like, on the same level as, like, a bird fetus? Like, I'm trying to think of that. Like, not like anything... Like, I'm thinking something that's, like, truly, like, deplorable. I'd say that a cannibal sandwich is probably worse. I mean, no, but it's disgusting. Yeah, I highly agree. Scrapple? What is Scrapple? What in the fuck is Scrapple? Is this meat bread? What the hell? What the fuck is Pennsylvania Scrapple? It literally looks like meat bread. It's typically made from hog offal, such as the head, heart, liver, and other trimmings, which are boiled with any bones attached to make a broth. Once cooked, bones and fat are removed, the meat is reserved, and dry cornmeal is boiled in the broth to make a mush. So it's literally what it's beef, it's pork bread. You just take a bunch of meat and you make it mush, and you make pork bread. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's pretty nasty. Cannibal sandwiches, this shit though. It's straight up raw ground beef, onion on like rye bread, and like there are people who swear by it. They're like, it's my favorite food. It's like, dude, when you get E. coli, come back to me. Come back to me on that one, buddy. Come back. Yeah, it's Wisconsin. Get the hell out of here. It's white people, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it is. Who else would it be, Mr. Peach? This is insane. Some people dip it in crackers. It was introduced by German immigrants. Served in Wisconsin. It's also called a cannibal sandwich. The origin of the name is not known. In southern Brazil, blah, 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 blah. Public health concern. Yeah, obviously. There is public health concerns. Yeah, dude, the medium... Bro. I can't stand people... Bro, I know what you're talking about, Gray. There's a lot of people who don't listen to the danger zone temperatures of like shit like chicken, and they're like, yeah, it'll be a little juicier if you just go under. Like, hey buddy, you can't do that. You're gonna get salmonella, buddy. You know, a lot of people are really protective over certain foods for cultural reasons. But I really think that people need to start throwing that shit out of the fucking window more often. Like, shit, like, if it's actually a public health problem, fuck your culture. I'm sorry, but like if you are eating raw beef and promoting raw beef, you are not helping anybody. Like a fucking cannibal sandwich or some fucking beef tartare with raw egg and like raw beef. Bro. Like, no. No, 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 no. Raw milk. What is raw milk? Oh no. Oh no. Is it people drinking like unpasteurized fucking milk? Oh my god. What is wrong with people? I remember this shit. Do you guys remember raw water? There was the same shit. It was this dumb fuck pastor who convinced a bunch of gullible white moms that to drink like untreated water because it's natural. What is with this shit with what convinces people that something natural means it's better? Like if we went everything the natural way, we'd still have life expectancies of 30 years old, bro. Oh my god. I'm going to try to find it. I think it's still sold. Raw water. Oh my god. It's so bad. I don't understand. People are so stupid. Yeah, dude. Amnita Mascaria looks beautiful, but it'll send you into a absolute delirious experience and then kill you very terribly. Same thing with fucking, like, dude. I know death caps are a really big issue. They'll grow, like, near the roots of trees, and they'll straight up kill you. They'll straight up just kill you. What are the symptoms? Well, it depends on the mushroom, but at least Amnita Mascaria, this one, that's red with the white, you trip balls, and then you get really sick, and you have intestinal stuff go on. It's not what people use, like what people use to, like, when people want to trip on mushrooms, they're talking about psilocybin cubensis. This is a different mushroom, and this is actually pretty harmless. It gets you high, but they can't kill you. There's no like overdose or anything. You can eat a lot of them and you can trip absolute schnut balls and be really uncomfortable, but you'll be fine. There's actually some health benefits to it that are being researched. But then there's shit like this that'll also make you hallucinate, but it's not psychedelic. It's a deliriant. So it'll make you hallucinate, but it's not like a psychedelic hallucination. It's a delirious hallucination, which is like you're going to be terrified. You're going to be psychotic. This is just going to make everything a little more colorful for a couple hours. This is going to make you think the Hat Man is coming after you. I also heard that you can cook them, but they're not, you should not fuck with them. Anything that's poisonous, just don't eat random mushrooms. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be careful around mushrooms. Mushrooms aren't anything to play with. Unless you get them in a baggie from your local guy. They're trusted. they legalized mushrooms for medicinal purposes in Colorado, which is really good. Because if you guys haven't seen any of the research that magic mushrooms have been undergoing, it's pretty incredible. Like it's putting people with treatment-resistant depression in total remission. It's pretty unbelievable. On just like micro doses of magic mushrooms, not enough to make you really even feel much, but the boost in serotonin is literally remissing people's depression that has been treatment-resistant, and in some cases it's been shown to like cure PTSD, which is a hefty claim to make, but there is some incredible work being done with this, which is really promising. But shit like the drug war has put it on the back burner, and it's kind of the same shit that was going on with marijuana for so long, as it was like, you know, so with it being a Schedule 1 drug and all that shit, you know, there was that 30-40 years where reefer madness, oh, marijuana this, marijuana that, and then, you know, very slowly the research comes in and it's like, okay, this is good for chemo, this is good for pain, this is good for blah 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 blah, and the same thing is happening with this, and it's kind of a bummer because it's really effective for certain mental health conditions, but it's just so under researched, and there's so many people that could benefit for it, but it's so hard to research with Schedule 1 drugs because you need so much, there's so much regulation and shit that it's not easy to do a study consuming illegal drugs. Yeah, I can't, it's crazy you can still be charged for weed possession, but, oh man. Dude, I know cops that have kids that smoke a ton of weed. It's so lame. Most states are legal now anyway, but for the ones that aren't, it's goofy. I mean, how many states? Yeah, most states are. There's only a select few illegal states, and that's, it looks like, Indiana, Wisconsin, Nebraska, South Carolina, Wyoming. Shit like those. Yeah, so we're also that way. And it sucks because we're surrounded. Ohio's recreational, Illinois is recreational, Michigan's recreational, Kentucky is going recreational. I think it's medicinal. It's like, bro, this shit is dumb. All the state shit is so stupid, and it's giving so much tax money, like especially to Illinois. It's ridiculous. Almost every state has either decriminalized it or legalized it, but then there's like a couple like mine that are so stubborn. But even then, like, I have openly been using weed in front of cops before at like concerts and stuff, and there's not much care, really. They don't really give a shit. Unless it's like a traffic stop, generally they're not gonna be on your ass about it. Yeah, all 50 states should be recreational. I think even medical states are stupid nowadays. Because it's like, okay, dude. Like, just make it recreational. Like, anybody in their mind... If you guys know how easy it is to get a med card, it's so easy. You just go, I have migraines, and they'll be like, okay, here you go. Yeah, don't be high and drive. Having known someone who's a former cop, unless you're doing something jerkish while toking, they have bigger problems. Yeah, and most cops are like that. They don't really care. I mean, it's not a... Dude, but there are some select few assholes. But most of the time, nobody cares. Colorado became one of the Denver in Colorado became one of the biggest growing cities, and I think it's still one of the largest growing cities in the country because of weed. We're still working on that shit. We're not even. Dude, I fucking hate our governor. He's such a dick. Someone asked him about it, like at a hearing or whatever. Like, why not at least medicinal for the people who are like going through chemo or something, like that need relief with nausea? If you don't know, THC is really good at relieving nausea. And giving people's appetite back and shit. And he basically just said, I don't care. Like, dude, you're a dickhead. Top tier dickhead. And he talked about, like, how he used to smoke weed in college and shit. So it's like, okay, dude. So you used to be a frequent weed smoking individual. Granted, you were younger, but you used to. And now as the governor, all of a sudden, it's like, you don't give a shit. No exemptions. But, dude, you used to get cooked in college. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, he just actually doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's a dick. No Republican candidate for Indiana governor supports legalizing marijuana for recreational use. How could you, as the party that touts economics and capitalism, not be pro-weed? That is the dumbest business opportunity to be, like, missing out on. That's so stupid. Like, how? Like, you are all for capitalism and maximizing profit. How are you not pro-weed? That is like giving you all the money. And they really just don't care. It's been years. And they just haven't done anything. But it doesn't really matter. The border, there's a bunch of dispensary billboards like all over the place here in Indiana because, well, in Michiana, we're kind of like a regional area, and because I'm 3 miles from the border of Michigan. If I walk north, like a few minutes, well, if I drive literally 1 minute north, weed is legal. So pretty much all along the border, like, and especially in South Bend where I'm at, there's billboards everywhere for weed. It'll be like 3 miles north. Dispensary, and they have dispensaries strategically placed literally like on the border. It is crazy. It's almost like a fuck you to law enforcement because it's right there. It is literally right. There'll be like a welcome to Michigan sign and there's a dispensary right there. And you get all the Indiana people. And even police chiefs in Indiana were talking about this, and they were like, man, they were like, we know it's legal in Michigan, we know it's legal in Illinois, we don't care that you're going and buying and bringing it home and smoking in the safety of your own house. No one cares. Yeah, and we have that too. We have Delta 8. A lot of people just smoke Delta 8 or eat edibles. And it's the same shit. They'll just do the loophole on it. And I know a bunch of people that smoke there's a crazy loophole for this to buy weed online. And it's because legally what's illegal is Delta 9 THC. You can only get THC when weed is burned. You can't just like eat a nug of weed and get high because it has to be burnt. And you have to break down the compound of THCA to break it down into THC with heat that makes you high. Even edibles need to be cooked to break the THCA down into THC. Raw weed yields no effect. It has to be heated for it to be for it to get you high. So there is a ridiculous loophole online where people are just selling weed straight up, and because no weed naturally contains THC, it's all THCA until you burn it, it's technically completely legal until it's smoked. Like, there are literally things online. I almost bought like a couple grams online, but I decided against it just in case UPS sees the package or some shit and there was like an issue with that. But there's apparently a ton of people who have been buying it, and there's a Reddit for it. It's crazy. There's also people who, like, CBD is another compound in weed, and CBD was legalized in like 2015 totally because it's really good with epilepsy. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but they'll give like CBD oil to people in the middle of epileptic seizures and it'll stop it like that. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, it's crazy. But people want to smoke like CBD flower that doesn't have any THC in it, and even that's illegal because it's the plant and not like oil. It's stupid. Yeah, you're probably right. YouTube wouldn't want me to talk about legal loopholes to do drugs. Probably a good call. Probably a good call. It's 4:30 in the morning. I can't believe it. Fuck YouTube. I saw YouTube went through with a new policy change I actually thought was really cool. They're just gonna start removing AI content and shit like that. Like AI, like if like you're generating AI of somebody or mimicking voices and stuff without permission or anything, they're just gonna take that shit down and strike you. More social media needs to do that, and there needs to be legal things placed on that, especially in like the adult entertainment industry, because that is gonna get AI's already getting out of hand in that space. And June sent literally like a dozen images of this same chili dog. Okay, sorry, I just thought that shit was crazy. What about music? No, that's not going to be affected, but like stuff that's like AI generated of people without permission would be bad. But if it's like an AI voice, who cares? They're not concerned about that. I'd say I missed the gaming prep. I really enjoyed the gaming prep. Dude, that was entertaining me for the longest. I would binge that. I thought it was so funny. It'd be like Biden, Trump, and Obama playing Minecraft. It's the most entertaining thing in the world. Bubblecop fell off hard. Yeah, he's weird, man. He doesn't even make content anymore. He has an AI version of himself to make videos. My favorite gaming president's post was the Bo Jiden one. Dude, I loved all of those when they played Minecraft. Super lazy. Yeah, and it just pumped out, and there's only one audience that's really going to eat it up and appreciate it, and it's the people who are asleep and their phone is just playing videos, or the children that are mindlessly scrolling. Like, if you're gonna make content, if you are passionate about content creation, don't automate it. That, like, takes the whole point about, like, the whole point is gone. That's like, you can't be a content creator and then have AI do it for you. That's like calling yourself a painter, but you just sit on DALL-E all day and generate images. I hate AI shit. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, he's not getting anything, and he has millions of subscribers, but I don't even think he has videos that are, like, below 10,000 views and shit, which is crazy. I mean, he's a YouTuber with 15 million subscribers, and I used to watch him back in the day, like, his GTA videos. He had an AI girlfriend, too. That's a low, man. That is a low. Hope the brandies are coming in clutch. What do you guys think about... There's been some talk about this. Online especially. Biden dropping out and Kamala replacing him. What are the thoughts there on that? Apparently she's polling a lot better than him. And she's polling better than Trump. But I don't think that that's saying much. Nope. I just saw some shit with Biden polling really bad in New Jersey. It was like Trump had the upper hand, and that's crazy. It's not the time to be playing that kind of game. And I agree. I feel like if we... Like, man, I just don't know the right decision here. Because, I mean, the debate performance was not good. The person here is still pretty clear. I mean, it's not like I saw that debate and like, oh, but, you know, it definitely wasn't a reassuring performance. But I don't think that we can just drop out Biden right now and then, I mean, because then you would kind of be in a situation where if people are really unfamiliar with the candidate this close to time, you could just have people just vote for the person they know and then end up with like a Trump landslide. Just because people just don't know who the fuck to vote for. Did you guys see Kennedy? Since he wasn't in the debate, he had his own debate where he had a big TV and they paused it and he just talked over when the questions were asked. Dude, that shit was so funny. What a goofball. Oh my god. Dude, he's a wacko, man. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but there was I think I might have told the story. But he inspired an anti-vax campaign in another country that had ended up killing like a dozen children. So, he's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's probably the worst. He's probably one of the worst third-party people that we've genuinely ever seen. Today, someone brought up to him that he has a sexual assault case. And his fucking response, he was like,
You know, I have skeletons in my closet too. You know, I didn't claim to be a church boy.
Like, bro, that's your response to that? You didn't claim to be bro. He basically said yeah, I did that shit. That is nuts. That's insane. And he apparently also ate a dog. What? Where's this shit coming from? And I still see people that are like, dude, vote Kennedy. It's like, get the fuck... Not only is it a third party, it's a fucking wasted vote. Anyway. Good job giving it up to Trump. But really? For Kennedy? When you're bad enough, your family publicly disowns you is crazy. He's crazy. Did you guys know? Dude, I heard a bunch of these brainworm jokes for a while. And I was like, what is this shit? It's 'cause this motherfucker actually had a parasitic worm in his brain eating his brain matter. I thought it was a meme. He actually had a parasitic worm eating his brain matter, and it died in his head. There is a dead worm in his brain. It's legit. I thought this was a bit. It's real. He has brain worms. Oh my god. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. If you think I'm fucking around. It's not a joke, dude. It's not a joke. He has a brain worm. Oh, fuck you. I hate this journalism I have to sign up for. Yeah, dude, he has legit brain worms. He'd experiencing memory loss and brain fog. He thought it was a brain tumor, but no. In 2010, brain scans revealed the remains of a parasite. He legitimately... It's starved to death in there. Bro, you know how bad it is for the brain worm to starve, dude? There's nothing in there, man. There's nothing left in your noggin. Dude, he's got dead worms in his brain. This is insanity. I don't want to do that.
There's worms in my brain. You know, I'm with the American people. I have worms in my brain.
I know he's got a throat whatever condition. I don't mean to make fun of that, but I don't really care too much about him to be careful about not offending his condition. The guy's a insane jackass who has actually killed people because of his rhetoric. And he's also just insane. Bro's got the throat worm. Oh my god. How do you get a damn brain worm? How do you attain that? A worm in the brain. How do you get rid of brain parasites? How do you get rid of brain worms? How do you get a brain worm? How the hell? No. They're tapeworms that get in your fucking bloodstream. Oh my god, dude. When I think of tapeworms, I think of them just being in your intestinal tract and eating your food. Bro, the dog meat? It was the dog meat, dude. The dog meat. It can't... Dude, it's all connecting. It's all connecting. He ate that fucking dog, and now he's got brain worms. Dude, I thought it was like its own parasite. I didn't know it's just tapeworms that somehow get in your blood and... Dude, hell no. Oh my god, I'm never eating food again. This is what he said too. RFK Jr. accused of sexual assault says, "I am who I am." Dude, what a guy. What a strange one. And he has many skeletons in his closet. The article alleges that Kennedy texted a message to a friend last year that included a photograph that showed him eating a cooked animal carcass, and the message Kennedy reportedly recommended the friend to try eating dog while traveling in Korea. Vanity shows the picture was taken in 2010, and the publication consulted with a veterinarian who said the carcass in the photo appeared to be a dog's. Oh my god. Kennedy said the image depicted him eating a goat during a trip to South America. Yeah, right. That article's a lot of garbage. The picture they said is me eating a dog. It's actually me eating a goat. They said they had an expert that identified it as a dog carcass. That's just not true. Yeah, I'm gonna believe you, bro. See, but all at the same time, if you're gonna just say, yeah, I sexually assaulted someone, I feel like you might as well say, yeah, I ate the dog. I feel like eating a dog is a lot better than sexually assaulting, so I almost wonder if he's telling the truth this year. He's standing on the fact that he did not eat that dog, but he's admitting to sexual assault. So, yeah, this is what he said. I've said this from the beginning. I'm not a church boy. I had a very rambunctious youth. If I have so many skeletons in my closet that if they could all vote, I could run for king of the world. Why would you say that? Why is that? If you are a person that's trying to run as a politician, why are you saying that you have so many dark secrets that they could... Why? That does not help your case. At all. Like on any front. And you ate a dog, and you have brainworms. This guy's nuts, man. What a guy. Kennedy's on the ballot in 7 states, but is facing opposition from Biden allies seeking to block his access to several more. Well, thank God. Are you serious? Why should the dog brain-wormed guy be on the ballot? Then again, look who else is on the ballot, but... Oh, man. Such a smear on the Kennedy name, you know what I mean? And, like, he touts John F. Kennedy. Like, dude, come on. JFK would not eat a dog. He'd cheat on his wife with Marilyn Monroe. He would not eat a dog, though. He would not have a brainworm. Come on. I have a picture of JFK on my wall, actually. It's JFK smoking a cigar, and it's framed in black and white on my wall. It's the hardest image that I own. I love it. Such a cool picture. I like Kennedy, dude. Kennedy's like one of those presidents where it's like... I can't think of anything that he did that wasn't based. You know what I mean? Like, just one of those presidents that just did good shit. I mean, I don't think that cheating on your wife is good. But I mean, bro, I don't care what goes on in your personal life. If you're carrying the country to victory, then who cares? I mean, you probably shouldn't cheat on your wife, but as long as your priorities are on the country, then I mean, fuck it, I don't care what's going on there. I think that about Bill Clinton too. Like, getting topped off in the White House is insane. That is you got to imagine how you feel at that moment. Like, you have to imagine how Bill Clinton felt as the president of the he's the president of the United States getting head in like the Oval Office type shit. Could you imagine the feeling of like that moment of realization, like, oh shit, I am the president of the United States and I'm also getting topped off in the White House right now. Like, you gotta wonder if you're having a dream or something. He was feeling like Commander-in-Chief. Dude, he probably was, dude. Like, how else do you feel in that moment? Commander-in-Sheets. Looking at the I was looking at old election maps the other day, and I saw Ronald Reagan's election. I forget which one it was, but it was crazy. It was like every state was red, pretty much. I'll have to go back. I'll have to just look up 2020 election, and then I'll have to go back from there. No, right here. Dude, look at this map. Bro, that's... I don't want the Ohio. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. That's more than a landslide, dude. That's a damn... Bro, that's a tsunami, bro. Every state. Pretty much. Pretty much. With the exception of Minnesota. Every state went red. Pretty crazy. This guy's evil ass too, man. Rest in piss, Ronald. Yeah, seriously. Fuck Ronald. So weird. Just like a couple decades ago, like the change and how everything worked. Like, this is just a weird map. Like, almost everything here is never going blue that you're looking at, other than some areas in the Northeast. Like, bro, like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, all blue. For Jimmy Carter. Okay, dude, that's crazy. Nixon literally won everything except Massachusetts. That's actually kind of crazy for an independent to get states like that. Wallace here. Wallace was probably racist as fuck, dude. Wallace ran as an independent and got all the deep South states, dude. Wallace was probably fucked up. Yes, for his staunch segregationist and populist views. Yeah, of course, that's what he was, dude. Wallace, dude, rest in poop, dude. Not even in piss, bro. Rest in poop. Johnson, all blue. JFK, this is actually a close... Wow, this is a really close election. Look at that. By about 100,000 votes. Incredibly close with JFK and Nixon. Incredibly close. But Kennedy with the win, dude. Big ups for Kennedy. And then Nixon ran back again. Then Watergated himself out. Dickhead. Eisenhower, all with the red. Again, blue with the D. I think we're pushing into the time frame now, though, where Democrats... This was prior to the party switch. So, of course, dude, this guy... is probably the same thing. He got the deep South states as an independent. This guy's crazy ass. What is he? This guy was probably like a hyper racist. Roosevelt coming in with the sweep. Roosevelt again. Roosevelt again. Longest serving president ever. Roosevelt. Dude, I can't believe they just kept voting him in. I mean, after World War II, you got to give the guy some props. Or, well, going into it, you got to be like, well, swag. But, I mean, damn, they just kept voting him. They were like, yeah, dude, we love you. Yeah, this was prior to the party switch. So, the Democrats are actually the Nazis this time around. Visible by, I mean, the very clear... Look at that, man. It's really interesting. The Progressive Party. It would be cool if we had a little more diversity back then, but I mean, even back then, the third party type people didn't do anything either. Woodrow Wilson. Dude, didn't Roosevelt, like... Wasn't Roosevelt not really a good president because he fucking would just leave? He would just, like, leave to go to, like, Yellowstone and they just wouldn't be able to find him or know anything? Like... I don't know if I'm thinking of that correctly, but I'm pretty sure he would just, like, get bored, not tell anyone where he was going, and he'd just, like, go to Yellowstone and be missing for, like, weeks. And they'd have no idea, like, where's the president? And then he'd just reappear. Did Roosevelt leave? Well, did Roosevelt randomly... I don't know where to... Yeah, this is it. Hold on. Yes, multiple times he went on extended trips during his presidency. It wasn't exactly AWOL, but he would just randomly up and leave and be gone for weeks at a time. I mean, how much can you blame him? Yellowstone's beautiful. I fuck with him, though, for... I don't know too much about Roosevelt's civil politics, but I'm gonna imagine they were pretty good for the time if he cared so much about nature for all the national parks and shit. You know what I mean? You have to imagine they were at least good if you cared that much about nature and, like, were that progressive. Was Teddy Roosevelt a racist? We'll look that up. I mean, I think everybody back then was racist, probably. But I think there was a level of racism that was, like... what... Like, I think the least racist back then was probably, like... anti-slave owner. Okay, yeah, he was definitely racist. He was definitely racist. He was also big on eugenics. Okay, he was fucked up. Wow. Never mind. Bro, how are you gonna be pro you? How are you gonna be a Nazi but love Yellowstone National Park? What the fuck? I mean, I guess they're not correlated, but it's like you're gonna go with something so progressive that you're gonna be like, I'm gonna make national parks and I'm gonna protect the wildlife, and you're gonna like hate a bunch of people. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Yellowstone was stolen from natives, yeah. It was. Okay, everything was stolen from, not just literally fucking everything. The ground that I poop on. And then we shoved them all into Oklahoma. Like, wow, what a great place, dude. Literally nothing out here. Oklahoma. Great. And, like, New Mexico and shit. It's time for this alien to beam to the spaceship. We'll have a good research time in the mothership. Everybody wish Gray a good research time in the mothership. They need to blow up Mount Rushmore. They need to have covered in C4 and just beep, 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 beep. Just blow the whole mountain up. Fuck those guys on there. They suck. And then they need to do Rhode Island right after that. They need to just cover Rhode Island in C4 and just... Bro, who is this guy? What the fuck, dude? Why? Who's this guy, dude? Grant, Ulysses Grant, bro. Dude, Abraham Schlinken. Dude, there was some talk, and I don't know where this came from, that Abraham Lincoln was not fully white. Really? Yeah. There was some talk about that. Pretty sure it's not agreed on at all by historians, but there's a lot of interesting things. What do you mean? There was I forget where it was at. It was like there was someone who said something about his ancestry that was black, and that he was mixed in the same way that like I mean, he was like super light skinned almost. Like, I mean, he was like 15%, something like that. I don't know exactly what it was. To find it. 15%. That's all I can think about. It was like, dude, he's like hyper light skinned or something. Hold on. So he was a white man, pretty much. But he was like I gotta find this shit, man. Abraham Lincoln's mother, Nancy Hanks, was claimed to be of African descent from Ethiopia. Since then, it has been proven she was white. Okay. There was according to historian William E. Barton, a rumor from the South claimed that Lincoln's biological father was Abraham Enoll. I don't know who that is. Apparently that was false. Another claim that Lincoln was part N-word. That's what it says verbatim. But that was unproven. According to Lincoln's law partner William H. Herndon, Lincoln had very dark skin. Although his cheeks were leathery and saffron colored, and his face was sallow, and his hair was dark, almost black. Lincoln described himself as a long black fellow, and his complexion as dark in 1859. But whether he meant that either, blah 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 blah. Charleston Mercury described him as being of the dirtiest complexion. Wow. Rumors of Lincoln's alleged black racial heritage are considered unsubstantiated and have not been acknowledged by historians. When white people tan. I think that's kind of what it is he was just probably a tan white dude. He doesn't look like he has any of the features either. Oh, he just looks like a fucking... Just like a dude. Like, I don't... Anyway. Go back to this. I don't even know how I got on that. Look at this fucker. Girl's still maintaining Cat 4 145 per 5 a.m. advisory. She's chugging along. Such weird classes. Whigs, Democrats, and Free Soils. I know the Whigs turned into the Republicans. It was always the Democrats and the Whigs. Ugly ass, bro. How many? And now we're getting to the inbreds, dude, where all these guys are inbred. They were all premium cousin fuckers. Imagine how ugly they were, like IRL, and how fucking bad they stunk and shit. George Washington, the first president. We went through all that. Yeah. Washington was a piece of shit. I don't know why these guys are romanticized so hard. I mean, I get why. I mean, being the first president would make you like an icon in any way. And you know, setting so many precedents. But like, bro, this guy was like dude, George Washington was a crazy slave owner. And it's crazy because if you ever go in school, like they make it seem like he owned slaves, but he was a good slave owner. What the fuck does that mean? Do you know what I'm talking about, dude? In school, that's what they always made it seem like. They were like, yeah, he owned slaves, but he treated them like it was his family. It's like, what the fuck? Stockholm Syndrome shit is going on here, dude. Stockholm, don't even. I'm done. all these guys were British, too. All these fuckers were British. They talk like this, eh? Dude, we were British. Fuck this guy, dude. What, who are George Washington's relatives? George Washington relatives today. Do we got some of them around? Yeah, they are. Some of the closest relatives to George Washington are Paul Emery Washington and his sons, Rich Washington, who lived in San Antonio, Texas. Paul's dead. Paul died. This is such bullshit. Why are this... Dude, people are just coming on here and just lying for fun. Are there any descendants of the Founding Fathers? Yes, I'm one of them. The Sunday... Okay, dude, sure. Washington's family tree is biracial, dude. I wonder how he would have felt about that. I hope he's... Dude, I hope he's fucking... I hope that he is screaming in anger and hell right now. Fuck that guy, dude. I don't care if he was the first president. Washington's family tree doesn't really look like a family tree. I'm starting to get worried. One of them have a... Probably, there was a lot of R word with slaves, so... Man. Yeah, his family tree doesn't look so, Ew. Ew. I think that's a brother and a sister, bro. Why did that happen? Was it like a tradition thing? Because or were they genuinely attracted to each other? What the fuck? Had to be a tradition thing. Do you know what I mean? Like it was like a family thing. Like you must have babies with your sister. There's no way it was an attraction thing. How? I don't know. They were sickos back then. Who knows? Alright, anyway, I'm tired. It's 5 in the morning. We're gonna end the stream now. I went through various topics today. Tornadoes. Drugs. Food. History. Everything. We went through everything. Good night, everybody. We'll be doing this again tomorrow as always. So good night, 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 good night. I want Mr. Peach's balls.